All right. Can you dig it? What is up? Yeah, a little funky. That might be too low for the music, right, guys? Let me know. I think that might be too low. Maybe a little bit. Let's get some of those horns in here, yeah? I think that's pretty good right there. Oh, that might be a little too loud. Let me know how it is around there, you guys. What is up, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to another DLT crypto charts and news live stream, guys. Good to have y'all here. Guys, last night's DLT late night live stream was a lot of fun. Good seeing y'all. Thanks for the support. CKJ Cellmate, Maxu, what's up, guys? Yo, woohoo. Let's do it, man. Welcome, BTC community, XRP community, Ethereum community, TRX community, BNB community, VeChain community, NEM community, ADA community, all the communities out there. Guys, what's up? How's it going, everybody? We're at 29 cents for XRP. You know, I was hoping to wake up in the morning to see maybe a 31 cent XRP or something like that, because we were just catching, you know, the green coming in on the DLT late night live stream. I was hoping it would continue on for us, but you know, it's okay. At the same time, we're still in the green. The charts are still looking really good. You got other coins that are popping off as well. Here's what's up for the day. You got CardStack with the 38% gain in the past 24 hours. TRX 14.95. It's almost halfway through 3 cents to 4 cents. TRX definitely gaining some momentum right there. And I'm thinking, I don't know what the catalyst could be for TRX. I mean, aside from the fact that it's been long overdue for it to wake up and finally join the party with the rest of these coins. But I was bringing this up in last night's DLT late night live stream, guys. Don't be surprised, and I know this will shake up the crypto community in a pretty big way, but if Band, which is already listed on Coinbase, so Coinbase thinks Band is a legitimate, you know, crypto if it's listed on Coinbase, Band is partnered with TRX. So could this be speculation that maybe somewhere down the line TRX is going to be added? Tron will be added to Coinbase. And I think that's where you could see the speculation that's running right here with TRX. And you know what? It's just been sleeping for a long time. So I'm not saying that, you know, this is Coinbase is a catalyst for why the price is going up. I'm just saying with that Band partnership and then just making that connection, Band is on Coinbase. Who knows, man? Maybe TRX is lined up for a Coinbase listing somewhere in the near future. And it is one of the bigger market cap coins, right? At the end of the day, you know, at least on my list, it's already in the top 6. It's probably a top 10 or outside of the top 10 in the regular list. If we just check it out right here. Yeah, considerably outside of the top 10. It's listed at number 15. But the volume is there. The 24-hour volume for TRX is consistently there. If you see it, it's in the top 5. You know, it would make sense that this is on Coinbase's radar. Maybe the reason, like, we'll see TRX or not. But I'm thinking, you know, kind of showing their hand right there with Band Protocol and TRX partnering up. Seems pretty legit that, you know, I'm not saying it's going to happen before the end of the year or anything like that, but I just wouldn't be surprised if TRX has something up its sleeve. Tron has something up its sleeve. It's been sleeping for a good long while. 46% in the past 7 days gained for TRX. Not trying to shill Tron or anything like that. Like, once again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader. I'm just telling you guys what, like, I'm feeling from my gut and my own intuition. And it's been wrong, it's been right, it's all over the place. So I'm never trying to tell you guys what to do at all with your lives or with your money. But yeah, so that's what's up on the day, guys. We got some good news today. Let me give you guys a preview of the news we got for today. This one is a little bit biased because I live in California. So could California become its own crypto country? That'd be interesting. Binance launches smart contract enabled blockchain, adds staking for its coin. Japanese regulator hints at new laws for crypto industry. A little bit of a highlights type of article of the crypto news that's around. Singapore Exchange and HSBC come together on a $300 million blockchain bond issuance. Russia's new blockchain voting system isn't ready, but it'll be used this month anyway. Ripple partner joins forces with streaming giant Spotify, you guys. Look at that. And who's the Ripple partner that's joining forces, right? We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we got some good news, and we got some Twitter posts, some funny ones, some good informative ones, and of course we're going to be looking at charts, you guys. Let's check out the chart for XRP. Guys, 4 likes already to start the stream. You guys rock. Random X XRP for me in the house. What's up, you guys? How you guys doing? Maxu saying TRX is a good investment. Yeah, hey, man, I don't know. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm just saying, like, you know what? It's starting to wake up. It's at 3. It's already working its way through 3 cents. We have seen TRX before at 4 cents. Hell, we've seen TRX before at 25 cents. And, you know, they've only been doing way more since then. You know, I would think if it's a legitimate company, if it's real, which I think it is, personally, I do, it's a long-term hodl for sure, without a doubt, but there's no reason the speculation can't carry TRX at least over that quarter or that all-time high of a quarter's worth valuation, and that would be some sick gains without a doubt from this price point either way. This is XRP though right here that we're looking at. Almost to our goal, our first target of 30 cents, 30.32, 30.31, somewhere around there. Almost there to our first goal, first target. Dealing with some selling pressure at around here, facing a little bit of resistance. I'm liking the momentum it's carrying. You're seeing the sellers can't really get past more than halfway. We already had about a 50% retracement, 68, 61.8 golden retrace zone, right, for this impulse up. I'm expecting another impulse up sometime soon for XRP and to continue its bullishness up towards 31, 30 or 32 cents and to test that critical resistance level at 32 cents once again. But yeah, guys, we're on the other side of the river, which is a good thing right here with XRP. We finally crossed over. It took a bit. It was testing some of our patience. It was even having me questioning how I do TA, but thankfully it came through, and we're starting to reach these targets or getting close to it at least. The 4 hour not looking too bad, still pretty good. And like I said, if we zoom in or if we just do the fib on this impulse, you'll see that the retracement that we've just had recently is a pretty healthy retracement. I'll just go from close to close instead of wick to wick, and you can see we already touched the 61.8 retracement zone. The buyers came in strong, sellers trying to come back in, but you can tell the sellers are having a little bit of a difficult time. I think we're going to be seeing some green pretty soon. I don't know if it's going to happen today, but I think, you know, in this week, I think we're going to definitely be trying to touch 31 cents, in between 30 and 31 cents, and hopefully get to 32 cents. But you know, we're already broken out, which is good sign right there. Might see some sideways consolidation. We'll see how this goes, but so far it's forming what looks like to be like a bull flag. As long as it's you know, either it's ascending or just kind of evened out, we should be good. As long as it stays around that golden retrace zone, which it already has touched. It's working its way back up. The momentum should carry it up to 30 cents pretty soon. I don't know if it'll be today, you guys, but those are our targets. Oh, Random X dropping some knowledge, man. What's up, dude? It will grow in thousands of dollars each. Which will grow in thousands of dollars? Unify? It's the new hot shit now. Check this out. It's only 12 cents each on Uniswap. I'm checking it out. I'm checking out the link. Everybody else can check the link that Random X shared right there. Just looking at the Uniswap interface. Okay. Yeah, I understand. I got it. All right. Yeah, it looks pretty cool, man. 12 cents, and you're thinking it's going to be worth $1,000 each? Random X, man. I mean, I think you've called out some other coins like that before, so I'll take a deeper look into it for sure on my own. But dude, if you start making some really good money and it does reach that $1,000 each, let me know, man. I would definitely like to know if you made some sick ass gains. And of course, guys, you know, Random X trying to share some knowledge, you know, take it as you will, of course. Oh, definitely, man. Unify, we'll remember, dude. Crawfish XRP, what's up, guys? 10 likes already to start this stream. What is up, guys? Guys, feeling that bullishness. Had a good cup of coffee. Still got another cup of coffee here, but good energy coming in today. I'm digging the funky music. All right. Here we go, guys. So the first piece of news for today. Could California become its own crypto country? Cal Exit is now a crypto-friendly independence initiative. A Brexit-inspired plan wants to make California its own nation, separate from the USA, which would be the stupidest thing. Honestly, it would be. The people behind the plan are now looking to establish cryptocurrencies as the financial backbone of the proposed nation. The movement is called Yes California, though it is more commonly known as Cal Exit Movement. The group recently appointed a blockchain expert named Alastair Caithness to analyze how an economy based on digital assets like Bitcoin could be used to guarantee a universal basic income, or UBI, for citizens. Caithness praised the idea of future crypto-based economy, which he believes could finance a level of free healthcare, free education, and a form of basic income at a scale that has never been seen before. He went on to say that Californians have struggled to achieve economic liberty under the financial system established by the U.S. federal government. Scottish national Caithness, who is residing in San Diego, also stated that people investing in land and property through crypto transactions could help boost the proposed implementation of universal basic income. Marcus Ruiz Evans, yes, California's president, is advocating for these independence measures as well. He claims that California is the world's 5th largest economy and praised Caithness' advice in adopting crypto, stating people need assistance, especially right now, and the government is struggling to come up with somebody. It is also good to have a Scotsman now living in California involved in our project, as the model for a sovereign California has been developed from Scottish independence referendum. According to Yes California, the state government has agreed to hold a public petition into Cal Exit this year. They claim that a possible former voting process could take place by 2024. California's Senate Banking and Financial Institutions Committee recently passed a bill seeking to define digital assets and measure their impact on state and consumer protections. I don't know. It seems like every time we get into some really tough times, especially in the United States, seems like California always wants to just try to find a way to break away from it. I think it will fail once again for California to become its own nation, its own country, independent from the United States. I certainly hope it doesn't, being a Californian myself. But I don't even really see that type of demand from other Californians that I know and speak of. And when you talk to them about it, it's not to this, like, obviously an article can really magnify the situation, but there's really not that much of a demand for California, at least from my own personal experience that I know of, where people want to have California become its own country. Who knows, maybe after the elections, maybe California would start delving in that direction even further, especially if, our current president ends up getting reelected. But, we'll see what ends up happening. Anytime this type of thing comes up, it usually starts to get pushed back, or it's not really in demand. But very interesting, and had to read it because it was involving California. It was involving crypto. I live here, so definitely interesting things that are happening without a doubt. But I just don't think that California would become its own nation or country. I think it would be really, really catastrophic, actually. I think a lot of people would leave California if it were to become its own country, its own nation. But we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. Alrighty, guys. Let's check out a crypto. What's up in the past hour? Let's see what's going on. Let's check out TRX, right? Because TRX has been doing things. Let's see where TRX is at. Alright, so TRX confidently above the resistance level at around 316. Very confidently around it. I think we're going to be going for 4 cents very soon for TRX right here. Let's look at its history. Let's see where our levels of resistance could be at. Yeah, 353. That's where you start to hit some major resistance right here. for TRX, and I think around there, midway to 4 cents, maybe 3.7. It could touch 3.6, 3.7 around there, and then start seeing a little bit of a sideways consolidation before the eventual move up to a 4 cent TRX. But not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. I just have to keep moving this up because I do think it's eventually going to find a way to consolidate sideways. But right now, definitely the momentum's really strong with TRX. But I think it will be taking a breather probably at around 3.6, 3.5. Maybe even touch the psychological barrier or border of 4 cents, but then maybe retrace majorly back down to, you know, treating 3 cents as a base level. Maybe 3.2. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Short term, 4 hour. Yeah. I'd say you have, let's see. Say maybe you have a little bit more of a pump, like I said. So to 3.6, 3.7, somewhere around there. And then you'll probably see the sellers start coming in strong and sideways consolidation. It's kind of hard to draw out because for some reason these charts here, like you can zoom out a lot for sure. But then you can't really see much of the chart. And anyways, when you move it to the side, it zooms you in. So I can't really like show you more of a height of where it could go without zooming out to like the whole history of this thing. Let's maybe check out the daily right here for TRX. You are kind of seeing a little bit of bearish momentum right here. Let me delete this and show you guys a new trend line here on the RSI. Come on. There we go. So it could go down like this somehow, depending on what it wants to do. It looks like it touched a high, came back down, consolidated. It's creating newer lows, which is encouraging. Could be ready to go parabolic even. As long as it just wants to keep treating, creating new levels of support. You know, start getting more L-shaped, right? Start getting a little bit more vertical. I think you're definitely having a vertical moment for now right here. I think it'll touch 3.6 and start sideways consolidating from there, and then touch this support trend that is now being created for TRX. Something like that. So as long as it doesn't break past this side, we won't have to talk about possible series retracement towards the downside, as long as it can just keep finding support from its newly created support levels. The MACD showing a little bit of you know, buyer's exhaustion. Still pretty good technicals on the buy, leaning a little bit more towards neutral. So we could be, you know, I think TRX will have a little bit more around to 3.6, and then we'll start seeing the retracements right there. But anyways, guys, let's set up this next piece of news. 13 likes. Perfect Stable Sharpie Genius in the house. Darcy B, XRP in the house. Guys, what's up, y'all? XRP for me. Tom Green's life matters. Hell yeah, man. I mean, that's like the first time I ever heard that I looked like Tom Green, my man. I wonder what it must be. Is it just the centric out of this world personality that I got? Because like our eyes are totally different, dude. I got like brown as hell eyes. He has like blue eyes, doesn't he? So maybe I'm the brown-eyed version of Tom Green. They will be listed in Binance soon. Unify, man. Fast money. It was released 6 days ago. Dude, is Random X our new JD Dewart? Is he our new JD Dewart? Is he our new microcap king? I think so, man. I think we're going to have to probably, if Unify comes through. I think we're going to have to dub Random X our new microcap king here. Lady Enigma, what's up, Lady Enigma? Good to see you. Grateful Rising. The race. Wow, man. You guys are getting into some deep stuff in here. Yeah, looking good. I mean, I don't want to get into politics too much, but just one opinion that I would have about it is I think what all of this is leading towards, because so much of it is being pick one side or the other. So much is like that. It's just, are you this side or are you that side? And that's it. There's no other choice in between. I think that's what we're going to be seeing is like through time and, you know, maybe going through this decade of the 2020s, we're going to be seeing the rise of a third party. I think that's really what it's going to be. You'll probably see you'll probably keep seeing this one side or the other type of attitude go for a little bit longer, but I think eventually you're going to start to see that rise of the third party. It's going to probably be around the next, you know, election, so maybe 4 or 5 years from now. That's when we start seeing that rise of the third party. Not that I'm all about third party or anything like that. I'm just not all about being so black and white and thinking it's either one side or the other. It's either this or that. And if you don't believe that it's either this or that, then you are like totally, you know, out of bounds and you are irresponsible and, you know, all that stuff. I just think, you know, because we're going into that, right, where, you know, a lot of people are looking for alternatives, right, in every facet of their lives. Alternatives of how to make money, alternatives of how to live, alternatives of currencies, right, of digital currencies, you know, entertaining the notion of cryptos as well. So you're starting to see through this black and white thinking the development of that little bit of a gray area, but the alternatives in between for those types of people. Yo, perfect stable Sharpie genius, man. He's coming out with a head on fire right now, man. When will VeChain be available on Coinbase? Hey, man, if TRX, let's say if TRX gets listed on Coinbase because their connection of band protocol, if TRX gets listed, there's no reason that Neo and VeChain can't be listed on Coinbase after that. But who knows? Maybe VeChain gets on there before TRX. XRP Bags, what's up, man? Oh, Texas Crypto, dude. We're not talking about that, man. We're not talking about it anymore, man. I'm not saying anything, bro. I was just saying just one perspective of one thing, and that's it. I'm not trying to get into any political talk. We're here to learn about we're here to learn about cryptocurrency, educate each other, and have a good time. All in all, you know, was just saying one piece of an opinion, of course, and it's only my opinion. I'm never telling you guys what to do, what to say, what to think, at all. Always kind of just talking to myself if I do sound like I'm trying to tell you what to do. It's mostly, if anything, 99% me just talking to myself. All right. So here we go, guys. Next piece of news. Binance launches smart contract-enabled blockchain, adds staking for its coin. Cryptocurrency exchange Binance said Tuesday it has launched the mainnet of its smart contract-enabled blockchain and is introducing staking for its native Binance token. In a press statement and email to CoinDesk, the crypto exchange said it hopes to foster the development of decentralized apps and decentralized finance products by adding these features. The new blockchain will use a proof-of-stake authority consensus mechanism, which Binance claims will allow the validators to receive rewards for their work on the chain without sacrificing transaction speed. All right, guys, so Binance starting to level up a bit, adding staking for its coin and enabling smart contracts, man. You know, for the price that which Binance is at and the price that it's reached, is it? Let me see what the all-time high was for BNB. Unfortunately, I don't have it on the coins I'm really interested in, at least. But maybe I should be considering it once again. No, BNB, please. Thank you. Alright, all-time high was 39.20. Seems like it's pretty close to there, 13% in the past 30 days. I mean, I definitely think Binance Coin, if it were to go past its all-time high, I think it could be worth $100 per coin. You know, if it's just still a speculative market, not really based off use case. And, you know, news like this can really go a long way for Binance coin in a speculative market, I'm sure. Speaking of BNB, let's check out that as a coin. We rarely check out BNB on this channel. Should show it a little bit more love. It's about all the communities here, right? All right. Okay, so you got some pretty good strong support since March for BNB. BNB not even really had joined the party just yet, man. How many, like, it's still at this point? No way, man. This is crazy to think that BNB is still here. Like you know what this reminded me of? Like Cody, you know, the Codys, the AGIs and stuff. Like BNB is still at this point is just crazy to me. You've broken out of some resistance that you've had since January or June 2019. You're on the up and up. You have support here at around $20 if it were to get down to that. But there should be some upward momentum coming soon, at least up to testing $27 again for BNB. And then, you know, maybe it wants to slingshot up, man. We were checking out these types of patterns like way back, like a couple of months back, and BNB is still here. BNB still not joining the party just yet. You could see that there's some buyer's momentum, and it does look like this is an ascending triangle that's forming right here for BNB. Or you can say an ascending channel, actually. Yeah, probably more so an ascending channel. Just go from close to close instead of the wicks. And you got an ascending channel right here for BNB, or ascending wedge, whichever way you want to call it. Looks like an ascending parallel channel to me. Could be hitting the top of that channel. Let's see if it wants to break through it finally. Because it's due for a breakout anytime soon. Could come back down and retrace and test $20 again, and then maybe we see that run up for BNB. But BNB been sleeping, man. BNB been sleeping. Hasn't really joined the party with a lot of these other cryptos just yet. Maybe with that announcement of staking and smart contracts being enabled, maybe the speculation can carry it up some, and maybe try to take us to $28, $27, somewhere around there for BNB. Right now in the super short term, though, it looks like you could have a retracement down to 21.92. But on the long term for the daily, you got some buy signals right here. I'd say your selling pressure has been around the same, nowhere near the level that it was in March, obviously. Buying pressure looking like it's coming back in. Could be seeing some bullish momentum coming soon for BNB, but we'll just have to wait and see, man. Let me see what the VWAP is saying. 23.39. Yeah, it's well above the VWAP, at least. Yeah, we just have to see on the daily if it's getting rejected here in this parallel channel, because then it can work its way down to 21.92, $20, somewhere around there. Yo, what's up, everybody? How's it going, guys? 15 likes. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for the support. Let's set up this next piece of news. Funky Fresh, what's up, man? Oh, by the way, XRP Backs, I checked out that like game plan that you were bringing up for how XRP would get to 10K, dude. All those, whoever put that together, man, they brought a lot of things to consider. All those connections are crazy, my man. You know, who knows what could happen in the future. I'm never going to say that it's not possible that it can't get there, but I obviously, you know, unbelievable things do happen in the crypto market, without a doubt. Unbelievable things do happen. I think at least, you know, there's people who want to just be extra bullish and say 10K can happen anytime soon. I'm just going to be on the side of, you know, 10K is going to probably happen in a long while from now. If it were to happen, it would be a long while from now. We are so early in this space, but you really never know what can happen. And I'm totally open to being wrong. So I'll just go with the safe approach and say it's going to be a long while from now if XRP were to ever reach 10K. Who knows? Maybe BTC and XRP just want to trade places. Maybe. Investing only in XRP is suicide. Max Sue, man. Hey, man, I like diversifying too, that's for sure, man. V. Dot, what's up? Brady Meckel, it's all about diversity and coming together to help everyone in the world to be to a better future and better living for all, especially XRP holders. that will share the love. Exactly, Brady Meckel, man. Good word. Good words. Yeah, other coin holders are cruel and bad. Oh, man. Get your Spark tokens, bro. Alrighty, guys. So here we go. Japanese regulator hints at new laws for cryptocurrency plus more news. So it's a little bit of like a highlight of what's going on in the crypto industry. So regulation news. Japan's top regulator, the Financial Services Agency, has spoken about possible forthcoming regulatory changes for the crypto and blockchain industry in the second half of FY of the fiscal year 2020, reported CoinPost. The FSA hinted that companies and organizations dealing with crypto assets and stablecoins need to abide by strict anti-money laundering and anti-terrorism financing compliance protocols, and suggested that the new rules could be introduced later in the year. Guys, I really feel like we're going to be getting regulatory clarity either super early 2021 or this year. 2020 vision, right? Clarity, the year of clarity. Hopefully we get regulatory clarity for this crypto space. And if we do, man, that's where we could see the possible shakeout that is expected, because you're going to have AML and KYC being implemented to all these exchanges that are working within these countries. They're going to have to be very honest about the volumes that they're bringing in for certain coins. They can't manipulate the volumes anymore. Can't wait to see what this regulated space is going to be looking like. And you know what? It could get bloody with regulation coming in. So just being aware and, educating ourselves every day and seeing what the progress of this regulation is. So here we go. Crypto adoption news. Two Japanese crypto industry organizations, the Japan Cryptocurrency Business Association and Japan Blockchain Association, have agreed to work together on promotion and joint research projects to boost crypto sector growth. The bodies also said that they would work together on central bank and digital currency related matters, with the Central Bank of Japan recently stepping up its efforts to create a digital yen. Mexico City headquartered Mount X Real Estate Capital will use transfer agent Vertalo Real Estate to design and launch 15 tokens over the coming year. This is the third of 4 planned deals by VRE that puts tokenization of real estate assets in their center. Blockchain news. The Russian government said that blockchain-powered voting. Oh, we got a news article for that one, so we'll save that one for now. And investment news, iFinex, operator of stablecoin Tether, has invested over USD 1 million USD in Amsterdam-based fintech scale-up Dusk Network. Per an email press release, the collaboration paves the way to creating a regulated security token exchange that combines the traditional financial industry with the blockchain ecosystem, and Dusk Network will be part of it. Wellbe Futures, crypto derivatives market of Wellbe Group, has announced the launch of BTC options for trading on September 1st. And let's see what else we got here. A judge approved Tezos $25 million settlement after a 3-year-long lawsuit filed by a group of plaintiffs. According to the judgment, the funds will be distributed among all those who participated in Tezos' 2017 initial coin offering from July 1st to the 13th, and sold their coins for a loss before November 25th, 2019, and did not sell their tokens before November 25th, or can't access their coins as they lost their passwords. A federal jury in Maryland, USA, indicted 3 men accused of pretending to be pastors to convince people to invest into an alleged $28 million Ponzi scheme. According to the indictment, the three convinced people to invest in a cryptocurrency and foreign exchange trading fund they ran, using the money for luxury cars, private jets, and family vacations. Dude, that looks like that would be this would be a great freaking idea for a film right here. This little piece of news right here. 3 men accused of pretending to be pastors to convince people to invest in an alleged $28 million Ponzi scheme. And then they convinced people to invest in a cryptocurrency and a foreign exchange trading fund that they ran using money for luxury cars, private. Dude, I'm taking this, man. This is going to be inspiring my next film, without a doubt, dude. You involve crypto, you involve some comedy right there, a little bit of drama, a little bit of suspense. That seems like a good movie plot right there, man. Oh, it's Maryland. My bad. It's Maryland. Trading places. Usher. Come on, XRP BTC. Switch. Exactly, man. That would be great. Trading bulls. Hell yeah, man. Taxes for revenue will no longer be obsolete. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Old people lose hard-earned money. Scammers pretend to be investors. One lady here lost 60k euros. Damn. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Alrighty, guys. So, we got a few more pieces of news to go through, and then we got our Twitter stuff. But let's check out another crypto. XRP still doing its thing. 29.18. Alright, alright, alright. Guys, how's everybody doing out there? Hope you guys are having a great day, great night, wherever you are. Hope it's going good. Man, good to be back in streaming again, dude. I was scared over the weekend, that's for sure. I thought my crypto channel was screwed in terms of doing live streams. But, yeah, we're back, man. We're back at it. Okay, so let's check out... Speaking of Tezos, let's see where Tezos is at. And, of course, guys, if you have a crypto that you guys want to check out, always feel free at any time to put it in the chat. And you just can say, yo, can you check out this? Can you check out that? And we'll do it for you. All right, so... Tezos in a very interesting position right here, especially on the daily. Right here, so you have one line. You see this little X right here in the middle, right? So on this one line, it's like a level of support that used to be considered resistance for Tezos. So you're seeing it bounce off from there. But also, you had it break past a support line that was created since July. So Tezos in a very interesting situation here. You might be seeing some broadening wedge action going on here for Tezos, maybe something like this, because it is getting rejected here a couple of times, but it's also bouncing off the support. So maybe we start going like this for Tezos, right? I mean, eventually it would break out either towards the upside or the downside, depending on how many times it touches the resistance and touches the support. But you could be seeing like something like that going on for Tezos right here. So at least right now where it's at, you're probably going to have a retracement right back down again to 322, and then maybe try to rise up and touch 360 and then retrace and then go back to 325 or something like that, and then go back up to 386, and little by little. At least that's what the pattern is showing right now. The technicals are saying it's a pretty good buy. The MACD not looking too good. A lot of bearish pressure. The RSI looking all right. The RSI is looking okay. Like it could be due for some bullishness. Maybe it wants to creep back into this above this support line, which would be great. That's another option you have right here, where it wants to come back in here. Maybe it starts meeting some resistance and then really tests the support once again, or tries to test it as support once again, and then we can erupt back up to around 430 for Tezos. But yeah, let's see what else is going on. Let's see how it's doing on. Yeah, not looking too bad. It's crossed the river, so you could be seeing some gains, some short-term gains coming here. Pretty good. I mean, you already had your pump, though, so it might be a little bit of a retracement. But, you know, you can see it maybe go up to, yeah, 370, somewhere around there in the short term. And then, you know, hopefully $4 again, 430. Those would be your three targets right there for Tezos. Where's the funk music at? Yeah, I'm still listening. Keep on going. Oh, VDOT just got back in, so I might be late. We didn't check out Stellar yet, man, so no worries. Yeah, man, we got some funk music going on. Perfect Stable Sharpie Genius. I'm liking that, man. I'm liking that. Let me look at the overall market cap. Yeah, dude. Hey, man, we're inching our way back to 400 billion, which could be a good sign. BTC dominance getting a little bit lower, which ain't too bad. That's good for the alts, man. We want some of that BTC to bleed into these alts. That's for sure. Bullish times right now. Hopefully it's a bullish week, you guys. Hopefully we're dealing with a really nice bullish week this week. But yeah, let's check out XLM before we go to our next article right here. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hitting those likes. And to any new subscribers, appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. And to the lurkers out there, love y'all. Thank you. Alright, so Stellar, respecting this ascending channel that it's in on the daily in the short term. Right now, it looks like it hit the top of the channel, but you can see that it's just in an ascending channel right now. You're going to probably see something like this play out where, you know, Stellar could keep going upwards towards 10, 2, 3. So you could still see some profits. It's in an ascending channel for right now, so that ain't too bad. It looks like it's been definitely respecting the support line at around here for 0.934. So I'd say if you're trying to do a trade with it, you might want to set your stop for around like 963, or even trying to get lower to around 952. You want it to just keep playing in this ascending channel. So let's look at it at the 4 hour if we're looking for a short-term trade opportunity here with Stellar. At least right now, probably not a good time to enter unless it decides to finally break out of this channel. Then of course you'll probably see a little bit of a candle that's just peeking out of this channel, and if it closes right there, you definitely wanted to see it try to treat that channel as support eventually and then work its way towards the upside. If not, you're already getting rejected at this channel, it looks like, and it looks like the sellers came in pretty strong. So you're going to probably see a downward turn in the short term down to 975, somewhere around there, and then see the bounce back up to try to test 10 cents for Stellar. So that's what it's looking like, at least on the 4 hour. It will take some time to play out. Yeah, what an interesting chart, man, because you had this pump, right? You had this little impulse, then you had some major selling pressure that even took you out of the channel for a bit, and then the buyers ate it up. The buyers came back in again, and then now we're just seeing here on the 4 hour what the buyers are really trying to do. Are they trying to break out of this channel or not? So an interesting decision point right here for Stellar. Let's look at it on the hourly. Hourly showing a little bit of a rejection. You could see it come back down to 984 and maybe try to treat that as a level of support. And if it can, then you'll see the pivot back up to try to test 10 cents. But if it can't, you're going to talk about maybe going down towards the downside and touching 972. So those are your options right there for right now. It's an interesting one, man, because you got the bullishness that's going on with a lot of these other coins that are popping off, and it's just been a while since Stellar has really done anything. You do have something that maybe you could say it's an ascending triangle, maybe, or an ascending wedge right here. So that could lead for some bullishness on the hourly right here for Stellar if it wants to break out of this channel. So I'd say, you know, it's definitely respecting certain levels of support in this area. So, you know, maybe setting a stop at around 9.8. That's when you know it's going to probably start working its way down to 9.7, and then trying to test the support again. But if it keeps finding support here, then you're going to be talking about a burst towards the upside, towards 10 cents very soon on the hourly. If this is indeed an ascending wedge or ascending triangle, whichever way you want to look at it. You know, wedge is just an incomplete triangle to begin with. So if it breaks out of that channel, then you can maybe start seeing some good green and some good bullishness come for Stellar. But right now, it's still in this ascending parallel channel for the meantime. All right. Hopefully that helped you out some, V-Dot. But anyways, guys, next piece of information. Yeah, Stellar looks like it's stuck. I mean, so many of these cryptos, man. Algo, Stellar, what else? HBAR, VChain. Like, some of these coins that I'm super, like, pretty bullish on are just staying put for a bit, which is interesting, man. Oh, Lady Enigma, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, Tezos, not too bad. Yeah, Johnny Morales. We just took a look at Tezos right there. Alrighty, guys. So Singapore Exchange and HSBC come together on a $300 million blockchain bond issuance. SGX's digital asset issuance depository and servicing platform taps blockchain to replicate $300 million worth of corporate bonds by collaborating with HSBC Singapore and Temasek, a joint venture between the British multinational investment bank HSBC, Singapore Exchange SGX, and state-owned investment company Temasek, has completed its first digital bond issuance of $300 million worth of corporate bonds on SGX's digital asset platform by employing blockchain technology. $300 million of corporate bonds replicated digitally with DLT. What it's all about, you guys. The collaboration between the three entities, which began in 2019, has provided the first successful usage of SGX's digital asset issuance depository and servicing platform. According to a report from today, the trio replicated $400 million, $300 million worth of a 5.5-year public bonds from the large rice, cotton, and coffee bean supplier Olam International. This marks a significant milestone for SGX's digital asset platform, which utilized DAML, the smart contract language powered by digital asset. It employed the distributed ledger technology, DLT, to capture the rights and obligations of parties involved in the asset issuance and servicing. Yuval Ruz, co-founder and CEO of Digital Asset, noted that the bond market is one of the last bastions of risk, holding on to paper and manual processes. However, SGX's DAML smart contract solution solves a major pain point market participants have been working to fix for years. The three organizations pointed out several vital efficiencies and merits from the digital platform. Those include a timely ISIN identifier generation, eliminating settlement risks for issuers, arrangers, and investors, and reducing primary issuance settlement from 5 to 2 days. Excuse me. The digitization process of the bond also employed HSBC's on-chain payment solution. The giant bank describes it as a feature that allows for seamless settlement in multiple currencies, to facilitate the transfer of proceeds between the issuer, arranger, and investor custodian. Man, look how awesome Singapore looks, dude. That is so crazy, man. The first of many, SGX representatives acknowledged the success and asserted that it will continue working with issuers, arrangers, custodian banks, and investors to digitalize bond issuance and depository and asset servicing. We're proud to be working closely with SGX and Temasek to drive faster, more transparent, and fully secure settlements for bond issuers and investors. The first digital bond issuance for Olam International shows our on-the-chain solution can fulfill payment needs in DLT-based ecosystems and demonstrate our desire to shape and participate in the next generation of asset networks to better service our security services clients, commented David Koh, an executive at HSBC Singapore. All right, man. So Singapore doing things. Singapore Exchange, and we know out of the, the monetary authority, Singapore, if you're dealing with blockchain DLT in the country or in the area, you have to have some proper AML KYC, programs in order to do so. And it looks like this is what SGX is doing right. And damn, man, not a bad, pretty close to $1 billion investment. I mean, obviously not super close, but $300 million of corporate bonds replicated digitally with DLT. That's what we like to see. We like to see steps forward, not backwards, right? It's a patient man's game. It's a patient man's game. Space Chain had NASA install crypto wallets in space. Do you remember the Ripple commercial where an astronaut sends a payment from space? Funky fresh. I mean, yeah, Digital Asset Investor was making that connection as well, right? Digital Asset Investor was making connections with Space Chain, Stellar, XL or XRP, Ripple. Yeah, she was sending the payment from space. Who knows what this future holds, without a doubt. Space Chain for sure is a very interesting project. I'm kind of pissed personally that it says it's available on Bitfinex, and yet when I go to Bitfinex, I don't see it there. And yet volume is coming, a majority of Space Chain's volume is coming from Bitfinex. So maybe like the United States is not allowed to use it, but isn't Space Chain from the United States? So it doesn't really make sense. Like, I want to invest in that token in Space Chain, but yet like Bitfinex won't let me find it. It's not even showing up anywhere on Bitfinex. So a little confused there, but you know, Space Chain, very interesting project, at least to speculate on. Who knows how legitimate it is, but you know, you got Tim Draper, who's a really big proponent of it. You got you know, supposedly if you look at their YouTube videos, they've done like, you know, installing crypto wallets in space and all that type of stuff. Like, it's seems pretty legitimate. What my only thing is like, how is it in terms of payments, right? How fast can it execute transactions from space, from a satellite to something on Earth? How long does that take for Space Chain to do? I would like to know more about the tech and the specs of it. But very interesting cryptocurrency without a doubt. And you know, DAI like trying to make this connection of like, hey man, if it has something to do with space, cosmos, stellar, even though Ripple is more about water, right? And you know, there's that speculation as well that, you know, oh, and Tron, right? Tron, because it's very futuristic, very sci-fi. But even what's it called? Ripple, Waves, and some other tokens that are named kind of after water that are looking to tackle liquidity issues, right? Those are ones that I'm kind of interested in as well. But at the end of the day, man, this space is so unpredictable and it's so hard to figure out. Doing research for sure is very much worth it. And you know, like I was just saying earlier, I want to get some Space Chain, but Bitfinex is just not allowing me, man. I keep going to that site, I keep looking for Space Chain, it's not showing up. So I'm like, okay, screw you, Bitfinex, I'm not going to use you, man. But I don't know, man. I think for if you like Ripple and if you trust Ripple's vision and what they're doing, they say the best and most relevant use case for blockchain today is for making transactions and payments. That is literally the best use case for it right now, is mastering payments first with blockchain, and it'll enable so much innovation on top of that. Smart contracts, you know, supply chain tracking, data management, and so on and so forth. You know, that's where you can start to really build off of it if you have a high transactions per second throughput. That's why I personally like, I'm not saying I'm all about transactions per second, but it's definitely a good gauge, because you know, you're starting to see like companies like HBAR, what was it? I think Cody as well, and who's another type of really large transactions per second type of crypto out there that's around 10,000 transactions per second, because that's what I've seen in relation to HBAR and Cody. They both have said that they can initiate about 10,000 transactions per second, which is out of this world great. And that's why I'm really, not only reason I'm bullish in them, obviously their connections to Hyperledger, their partnerships as well, the fact that they are a real company that has a real like live, not just science experiment type of blockchain technology. Those are the type of coins I really like looking into. Space Chain is just interesting because it's like, what the heck, man? I haven't seen any other crypto want to tackle, you know, putting crypto in satellites, right? I can't imagine that it would be too hard for like future, if you're gonna do transactions through satellites. I don't understand why they can't be like, what if you just make your satellites coil enabled, for example? Then I don't see how it would be hard for them to transact with XRP or anything like that. So interesting future as well. I'd like to hear more about what you guys think of it though. But yeah, Stellar right here that we were just checking out. Stellar. Let's check out what's another crypto we can check out? Speaking of HBAR, let's just go to HBAR, man. All right. Oh, okay, for sure, Funky Fresh. Yeah, so tree for sure, man. I know, dude. The rise of the DeFi wave. I mean, a lot of people have been comparing it to what happened with ICOs, right? But hey, man, that made a lot of people money. It could possibly make us a lot of money if this is, if you know, because most likely this is just a speculative bull run that we're seeing. There's really no clear regulatory clarity just yet. But you know, it is worrisome without a doubt. It does seem like a bubble, right? It seems too good to be true with what's going on, and of course, markets don't always go up forever. Um, so that could be the case. H bar looking pretty decent right here on the short term. In the hourly, it looks like it's bouncing off what was previously resistance, treating it as support. Hopefully, it can take that next leg up and start going up to a 469. And heck, man, I just been waiting and waiting and waiting, dude. I'm playing really patient with this one, and I hope it pays off in the long term for H bar. But dude, serious deep, like the deepest of the deep retracements right here for H bar. It looks like it has bounced off at around this point in August 27th. It's going up, like trending upwards a little bit. Broke a previous support line, came back down, now treating a former resistance point as a form of support, but we need to go back up to test. It's looking like this a little bit. H bar needs to go back up to test this, and even then it can get rejected and work its way towards the downside, and it could be bad, of a pretty bad rejection if it gets rejected right there. But I'm just gonna stick it out, man. I'm gonna be patient with this one because I'm thinking H bar is just due at any moment to pop off. Really, man. It's just due at any moment to pop off. I'm not trying to get people to FOMO or anything like that, or, you know, obviously, just for me personally, like, man, my patience is wearing thin. I'm gonna definitely be holding long term, but it's just like I want to see the, you know, that impulse. I want to see some signs of life coming from H bar, man. There's been so much good news about it this year that it's just crazy to think that it hasn't even joined the party amongst, you know, Ethereum, XRP. Maybe H bar is one of those end of year risers, right? If this is a speculative bull market, maybe in the coming months, maybe we finally start to see some major movement for H bar. Dude, we haven't even seen fat green candles for H bar in a good long time. So, you know, this sideways consolidation's killing me, but I definitely can't wait to see when this thing eventually, because I definitely feel certain that it'll eventually pop off. Who knows how long I'll have to wait for it. You do have some serious support right here at 421 if it got that bad and ugly and went down to that level, and then you can maybe bounce off from there. But let's start hoping that H bar is working its way up towards the upside, man. What a deep retrace this has gone through, without a doubt. Yeah, TRX is so active at the moment. Exactly, man. Hey, man, I think people started speculating on TRX not only with that banned protocol partnership, but I think they're starting to speculate that, oh man, banned is on Coinbase. Does that mean this partnership is foreshadowing a possible Coinbase listing for TRX? Yeah, man, some good momentum for TRX. Like I said, though, for TRX, I think it can go up to about 3.6, 3.7. And then we'll see some sideways consolidation from there. But TRX looking damn good. That's for sure. Finally joining the party as well. But anyways, guys, let's get to the last. Oh, no, not our last piece of news. We got 2 more pieces of news, so let's get through it. Russia's new blockchain voting system isn't ready, but it'll be used this month anyway. Russia's new blockchain-based voting system needs more work before it can be used in nationwide elections, according to the nation's Central Election Commission. While recent users' tests were promising, the commission concluded improvements are still needed regarding how voters are identified. So the whole thing about identification, right? Identification and blockchain are going to be really playing a big part together. The e-voting system is built on the enterprise version of the Waves blockchain and was developed under the auspices of the state-backed telecommunications giant Rostelecom. As CoinDesk reported, the blockchain's nodes will be hosted on the company's servers. Despite the issues, the solution will be used for remote voting during by-elections for seats in the national parliament on September 13th in 2 Russian regions, Krymskaya Oblast and Yaroslavskia Oblast. About 15,000 people have already registered to vote electronically, and some 3,500 participated in the test. The solution is built with some technologies that have not been battle tested yet, a source in the election commission told Kommersant. For example, the systems use homomorphic encryption to vote, so votes remain encrypted until the voting is over. Only the final result can be decrypted, they said. However, the encryption tech poses a challenge for checking the identity of voters, a problem that still needs to be resolved. Encryption approval. Cybersecurity expert and co-founder of blockchain startup Mixbytes said homomorphic encryption is indeed better than the type used during electronic voting in Moscow this summer. Even so, it could still potentially allow the authorities to meddle with the results if they control the list of voters, he said. Wave's enterprise chief product officer told CoinDesk the system allows observers to watch how many electronic ballots have been issued in real time, helping prevent possible manipulation. However, this type of encryption algorithm cannot currently be certified in Russia, meaning it can't pass the lengthy and complicated procedure necessary by government or for government blockchain systems. It uses elliptic curves that are not considered secure by the FSB. The FSB is the Federal Security Service, a counterintelligence agency in charge of certifying encryption tools in Russia. Kaklikov said the solution has yet to be certified, though the company is working on it. Some other components of the system, like the electronic signature, had been already been certified by the FSB, while the need to certify the homomorphic encryption aspect of the system could potentially hold up development. Kaskalov said it was unlikely to be an issue. The Central Election Commission has already tested the blockchain voting system several times, according to Kalikov, but this was the first time real future voters were involved. Previous tests were run by Rostelecom and involved government staff. According to Rostelecom spokesperson Natalia Bakrenko, the system is being constantly enhanced, and the voting in 2 regions this autumn will be the step toward a nationwide expansion. So some pretty good news coming out there from Waves, right? At least actually being used and maybe implemented into the voting systems for Russia. That's pretty crazy, man. Let's check out Waves. Let's see what's going on with Waves here. And guys, I'm going to go grab a piece, not a piece of coffee. I'm going to go grab a cup of coffee, and I'll be right back, and we're going to be checking out that Ripple news after we check out this chart. Yeah, so Waves on the hourly. Let's check out the daily here. Hourly looking all right. It's in an ascending channel, that's for sure. Yeah, Waves, man, been okay. Thank you. Let's move over. Let's zoom in. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. All right. Little fib action. Low to high. All right. So you've gone to the golden retrace. You've even tested 61.8. You broke out. You're working your way up. You've crossed the river already on the daily. Man, Waves not looking too bad. You had your little dragon body that formed, broke out towards the upside. Let's see what our high to low would be for targets right here for in terms of retracement. It already hit its 61.8 target. So you could see maybe a little bit of a retracement from here on the short term for Waves. I guess the third target would be at around... Wow, you even got close to hitting your 78.6 target at 420. 420, right? Working our way up to 444, which would be the full retrace up towards the upside. This could take some time to play out, but those could be your targets right there, and this would be your level of support right here. So targets, even though it already hit one of them at least, but always got to give you guys the look. Save these two for right now. So Yeah, you're looking at a 414 to 443 movement, 4 waves on the daily. Let's see what else we got here. Let's hope it can respect this as a new level of support, and hopefully it starts getting a little bit more parabolic, right? Starts getting a little bit more straight line. The green starts to come in, and the retraces start to lessen out. That's what we want to see. We want to see a huge impulse up right here for waves soon. It looks like you did get it right here on this daily candle, but the sellers started coming in hard. We'll see how this plays out, but so far waves not looking too bad, looking pretty decent. If it breaks past this level of support, yeah, maybe it can dwindle and test the golden zone retrace once again, and then try to work its way back up to this level of support again. But those are your options here with wave and how it looks. But alright guys, I'll be right back. Man, what kind of music are we listening to right now? What the heck is this? I just realized that. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, dude, I hope we didn't, I hope we didn't get demonetized for that. Who knows, man. Alright, so I guess it's the end of the funky tunes. Let's see what we end up getting with, I don't know, it's not the end. Let's check out another funky channel. Let's see what we got here. Funky Fresh, appreciate you dropping that in, man. Thanks for dropping Charlie World's new video for the quantum financial system. IBM Food Trust blockchain for fresh produce. Thanks, Funky Fresh. Appreciate you, man. Guys, Funky Fresh shares a lot of links to our chats. I hope you guys are checking it out as well as myself. I check these out usually when the streams are over. But, Funky Fresh always dropping some good stuff. Got any info on Filecoin? I do not, my man. But I do know that it's connected with like Hard Yaka. I feel like Greg Kidd has some association with Filecoin as well. Don't know too much about Filecoin. But let's check out the chart for it, and then I'll go grab a coffee. No Filecoin right now. Okay, here we go. Alright, so Filecoin, halfway to the close of its all-time high at around $90. It's about halfway there. On the daily, looking alright. You got levels of support that it already bounced off of. Hard to tell, man. Hard to tell, because you could have something like this, bounces off that level of support, and then maybe wants to continue its bullishness upwards to the 70 cent or $70 range right there. I think that could be your target if it decides to truly bounce off of this support. You had the impulse up. You had around a 50% retracement. Not looking too bad. It's a buy on the technicals. Really hard to gauge on the daily right here. Let me zoom in a little bit more for you on the hourly and see what's going on there. Alright, so looks like you got resistance around here, so it could be reaching the peak of a certain impulse up. You might see something like this. It'll test this resistance right here. It either wants to break through or it comes back down and tests the support yet again right here. This is what you could be looking at right here in terms of Filecoin, my man. You're in a descending channel so far for Filecoin. Hasn't broken out just yet. Not looking too bad though. Alright, be right back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We got one more piece of news. We're going to jump into that. I'm just going to grab some coffee really quick, and I'll be right back. Pretty big piece of news to stick around for, though. Ripple partner joins forces with streaming giant Spotify. So let's see what that's all about. All right, guys. Thanks. Be right back. I mean, Funky Fresh, I like that quote. You know, rather than have websites and data stored on servers owned by Amazon or Google, Filecoin proposes to create peer-to-peer storage. And I mean, it's interesting. It's an interesting project without a doubt. I don't know too much more about it. I'll definitely like to check out that article without a doubt after the stream. But at the same time, man, like, I've read similar quotes about storage, about SIA. What other type of storage, type of, you know, crypto, and they say the exact same things about, you know, giving you alternatives other than Amazon or Google, right? So, I mean, it's interesting, but like I've said, and this is just my personal belief, man, I think what the best use for blockchain, at least right now, the best use for blockchain and use case for blockchain, and the most one that's relevant, is not cloud and storage system. Personally, I think it's more so about payments, right? Executing payments very well and making sure that you can have that global web of trust in your system to execute payments at a ridiculous, you know, change the world of payments, basically change the whole financial landscape. There's a lot of cryptos out there that are serving that same type of use case of being a storage layer, right? And I understand Bloomberg talked about it. Bloomberg's talked about a lot of cryptos as well. Talks about Forbes. I could be wrong on Filecoin, but what I'm just saying is the ones that I'm more geared towards are the ones that are trying to go for like a very enterprise level use case, and that are mostly executing payments, because at the end of the day, this is cryptocurrency. We want to use it as an alternative currency, and that's what we need to see. Is that I want to see when it can actually be used for payments at a global scale. That's what I really want to see for these cryptos, and that's why I'm so bullish on XRP, XLM, the ones that are really trying to execute or, you know, accomplish or solve that payments problem, because that's where I think it's really going to be all about. I'm not saying that storage isn't important, storage of data isn't important, but that's a hefty use case which is hard to tackle, especially with these big tech giants. And you're like, we know big tech is jumping into this space, so big tech will only get bigger. The Amazons of the world will only get bigger. They'll probably acquire some of the features of these cryptos, you know. And I know, and like, it's not like the majority of the world distrusts Amazon. It's not like the majority of the world distrusts Google. And I'm not saying that they're not bad or anything like that. People definitely are getting more cautious about their data and whatnot. It's just when I've heard of Filecoin, my man, and I've seen like the price action that it has, and it's great. It's not something that like as a speculative asset, sure, it sounds awesome. Just reminds me of a lot of storage and SIA and what they're doing as well. And those have been around for a longer period of time, and they actually have some involvement with the Google Clouds, with the Amazon Web Services. So those are pretty interesting. But I think all in all, what crypto is inherently, the best use case for crypto is going to be around payments, making payments, transactions, electronic transactions, digital transactions, transfer of data at high speeds, where data and value become one. Data, goods, and value all become one and are transferred at high speeds, instantly, settled in real time. That's what we're talking about right here. Oh yeah, I mean, Greg Kidd is connected with Filecoin, my man. Hard Yaka, if you check out his company, Hard Yaka. Like, I've thought about Filecoin for sure, but it's not something that I'm too into and jumping in on. But I remember seeing Filecoin somewhere around here on their. You got Ripple, dude. I love this, man. Okay, so if you look at Hard Yaka, Greg Kidd's the CEO of this, and he core focus on portable identity, payments, and marketplaces. Pretty awesome. And then if you look at all the partnerships, of course you have featured investments in Global ID, Coinbase, Uphold, Robinhood, Brave, Ripple, TransferGo. I'm sure you guys recognize some of these other ones. And look at here, Filecoin. There's your Filecoin right there, my man. You got Kava. You got Solana. Dude, I need to get me some Solana, man. I need to get me some more Solana. It's only going up. You got NanoPay, you got Cody, you got Lightning Network. So Hardyaka's got its hands in a lot of cryptos as well, a lot of blockchains right there. But yeah, there's your Filecoin connection right there, my man. To me, I'm just not too bullish on it personally. At the end of the day, it's about liquidity and access for the people, and there's like not many listings of Filecoins on these exchanges as there is for XRP or even for BAT, for example. I think Cody is going to definitely start to get more and more liquidity as it goes on, just because it's literally called the currency of the internet, and I definitely like what they're doing there. Solana is developing more liquidity. They have a very unique form of consensus. So there's just a lot of other coins that I'd rather try to put my investments in. But yeah, Filecoin, I mean, dude, if I miss out on Filecoin, I miss out on it. But I'm looking for things with high liquidity that are really good at making transactions and payments, personally. But hey, man, you know, if more liquidity starts to come up, more listings start to come up for Filecoin, I'm in. No doubt about it. And right here where the chart's looking like, looks like it'll touch this point of resistance at around $52 and then maybe get rejected and work its way to the downside to yet test again support. And you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sound too bearish or too iffy on it. I'm not trying to sway anybody's decisions on any specific type of crypto. I'm just telling you like my own personal thing. It's like there's just so many damn good cryptos out there. There's so many, dude. Like I already have 60 that I'm interested in, and you know, a lot of them are dealing with trying to be, you know, either have a super unique use case or trying to be like liquidity for payments. Like it's just so many damn cryptos, man. And Filecoin is an interesting one. It does have high volatility, just has very limited. So far, what I've like seen from it, I haven't seen enough for me to be like, yes, that is a must-have. You know, I haven't seen that. Maybe after I look at your articles and maybe after I look at your articles, though, my man. I mean, it could change my my outlook. Okay, yeah, for sure, V-Dot. We can do some chill step, man. I like chill step. I like drum step as well. Let's do some chill step for V-Dot. But yeah, man, I'm sorry. I feel like I came out too bearish on Filecoin. I do like it. Just personally for myself, it hasn't convinced me enough to want to jump on it. But maybe for you, it has, man. Maybe you have more connections. Maybe that Bloomberg article says a lot more than what I know about it, and I need to look into it, and I will after the stream without a doubt. Chill step, royalty free music. Oh, wait a second. No. Chill ambient. Okay. Copyright free. Here we go. But yeah, man, Hardyaka is definitely something to look into because the connections with Greg Kidd is very, very interesting. If you guys want to look into this just a little bit more, so funny, man. Greg Kidd and his cycling thing. He likes cycling so much, but yeah, man. So you want to know what Greg Kidd's into, dude? He's into Solana. He's into Cody. He's into Ripple. Probably into Filecoin as well. Hardyaka, very interesting, man. I'll share this link with you guys in the chat if you guys want to look more at what Greg Kidd's involvement is. I think he's a pretty good guy to follow in terms of where his investments are going, because the guy is really good at finding, you know, legitimate companies that stand a real chance to scale. And, you know, dude, the guy's an investor in so many unicorns: Square, Robinhood, Coinbase, Uphold, Twitter. Dude, the guy is just like, he just knows where to go. He just knows where to go. Oh yeah, so like, let's check out Ripple's article right here. So Ripple partner joins forces with streaming giant Spotify. Ripple partner dLocal to unlock Spotify Premium for unbanked Latin Americans. Longtime Ripple partner dLocal has announced its collaboration with streaming juggernaut Spotify to make it easier for the latter to expand its base of premium subscribers in Latin America dLocal's Alejandro Esperanza claims that they will help Spotify realize its full potential in that region. Success hinges on the ability to understand each market and how their consumers prefer to pay for goods and services they enjoy. This partnership underscores our commitment to helping the world's biggest companies like Spotify realize the full potential these markets offer. Quality music for the unbanked. Latin America is one of the Spotify's fastest growing markets that now accounts for 21% of the company's total paid users. Yet roughly 70% of its population remains unbanked, which makes it cumbersome for Spotify customers to pay for premium subscriptions. This is where dLocal is attempting to make a difference now that Spotify has enabled support for its 360 payment platform. Payment platform. dLocal processes cash payments for those who are not able to open a bank account in emerging markets in Latin America. Ripple sets its sights on Latin America. The continent presents many opportunities for remittance companies, neobanks, and other fintech startups that are willing to step into the breach. dLocal joined RippleNet in October 2017 to make blockchain-powered payments available to networks members of South America. Over the past 3 years, Ripple has been making significant inroads in Latin America. Last October, it invested in Mexico's largest crypto exchange, Bitso. Brazil appears to be the company's top priority in the region as of now. As reported to the USA Today or U Today, Garlinghouse had a closed-door meeting with Brazil's central bank president after announcing its intentions to partner with local banks last December. Guys, see, this is where we start to see, you see how long it took for this partnership to see the fruits of that partnership right there with dLocal? dLocal being partnered with it in 2017, and 3 years later, now we start to see dLocal collaborating, working with Spotify right here. And guys, this is only the beginning. This is where I keep stressing how early you are in this whole digital asset space, because now imagine, of course, not only Latin America having access to the streaming services of Spotify, but having the unbanked parts of Latin America having access to these streaming services. And guys, let me blow your mind really quick right here. Netflix has started to offer free movies. Let me see. Yeah, so Netflix is offering limited free access to several original series and movies, including Stranger Things and whatnot, to, start bringing more people onto their platform, obviously, and seeing it for free. But, dude, I think this is a foreshadowing of the future that we've been trying to talk about here on the stream, where eventually, you're going to want to provide access to the people who are unbanked, right? The ones who can't really fill out that subscription model for those streaming services. For example, with Spotify, with Netflix, with Amazon Prime, or HBO. I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing a little bit of this offering limited free access start to happen with Disney Plus, maybe HBO. But eventually, you'll see maybe that all of these get Coil enabled. At least Coil is the only one that I can really think of in terms of this micro payments type of streaming service type of thing. And eventually, maybe you don't even have to jump through the hurdle of subscription anymore. You've already tested what it was like for free and whatever. But imagine, now you can just jump onto Spotify with being unbanked or whatnot, and you would just be Coil enabled and just streaming payments while you're using Spotify for however long you want to use it, while you're using Netflix for however long you want to use it, while you're using HBO or Amazon Prime or any other thing that requires a subscription model. And for something that is involving with streaming, I think streaming payments is getting closer and closer, especially micropayments. Man, that is only going to grow more and more throughout this decade. The aspect of micropayments, ubiquitous payments, as well as we've heard David Schwartz and Stefan Thomas talk about. Speaking of David Schwartz and Stefan Thomas, XRP Crypto Wolf right here, at least with David Schwartz, Ripple CTO Joel Katz, David Schwartz will be speaking at Forbes Crypto Blockchain 50 on Tuesday, September 22nd. I'll definitely be trying to stream that for you guys. And look at that, man. Director of Business Innovation of the DTCC, Jennifer Pev, is also going to be there as well. That's going to be an awesome stream to look at, man. And really awesome seeing Forbes Blockchain 50 acknowledging Ripple as one of those main participants there for its event. But also Blockstars, Ripple's Spotify podcast, has also released another episode, and it's a continuation of David Schwartz and Stefan Thomas's conversation. And I can't wait to listen to that. I haven't heard it just yet. But guys, you know, the future, without a doubt, is very bright. And it's going to be a little bit of a slow crawl, of course. But it's only because we're looking at every small little movement for these cryptos. But man, it's getting unreal. And just hearing this Spotify, delocal to unlock Spotify Premium for unbanked Americans, Latin Americans, expect that to start happening all around the world, where you're starting to provide to the unbanked more of these streaming services like the Netflixes, like the Spotifys of the world, like the Amazon Primes and whatnot. That's, man, the future for sure. Seems like it's going towards micropayments for the unbanked and banking the unbanked, right? Without a doubt. All right, guys, so one more Twitter post to show you, and that'll be the end of the news for today. This is me trying to use XRP Toolkit to claim Spark tokens using a Ledger Nano. And this is also like a funny video to look at for like just how like newcomer investors respond any moment there's like an inclination of a possible drop or a drop happening. Check this out. It's too scary. I can't hodl. It's too risky. Oh God. Feel bad for that guy. I'm afraid as hell of heights as well, man. But this guy going nuts, dude. He can't hold it, dude. He can't hold his balance. And I love how easy this guy walks across. He's just like, dude, come on, man. So crazy. Alrighty. Guys, let's check out a couple more cryptos and we're going to be wrapping it up. But guys, TRX doing things, NEM doing things. Don't sleep on NEM. One of the big gainers in that 2017 bull run. NEM doing some pretty good things. 75% in the past 7 days. Jesus Christ, man. Look at these percentage gains in the past week. Did we even go through any red? It really looks like we haven't, right? In the past 7 days, Jesus, man. Solana, I need to jump on Solana, man. Solana's got a pretty interesting thing going for it, that's for sure. But anyways, guys, let's check out the last chart, which is always going to be XRP. See what's going on with XRP recently. And foreshadowing what could happen in the future for XRP here. So, on the hourly, looking like it's creating possibly an ascending triangle of some sort. No, not really. But you do have some... could be a bull flag that we're seeing here on the hourly forming for XRP. Probably will test the support one more time, so you'll probably have a pump up towards 29.54 or 50.24, 5.24, and then you would test the support at around 29.3, and then hopefully we break out towards the upside and see 31 cents very soon for XRP. But guys, we'll see what happens in tonight's DLT late night live stream, which we'll be doing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. And guys, let me give you a preview of, once again, the news that we went through today. Could California become its own crypto country? Binance launches smart contract enabled blockchain, adds staking for its coin. Japanese regulator hints at new laws for crypto industry. Singapore Exchange and HSBC come together on a $300 million blockchain bond issuance. Russia's new blockchain voting system isn't ready, but it'll be used this month anyway. And Ripple partner joins forces with streaming giant Spotify. Crazy times, guys. Crazy times. Some good bullishness that we've been getting in the market. Let's hope it continues. I'll see you guys in tonight's DLT late night live stream. Appreciate you so much. Yeah, dude. Not looking too bad on the 4 hour here either, Sotri. Let's check it out. Yeah, got a little bit of a bull flag situation going on, my man. Let's hope it continues. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much. Much love. Sotri, Maxu, Funky Fresh, Lady Enigma, Crypto Elf, Wasa Wasa, V Dot, The Boiling Crypto, Johnny Morales. Who else we got in here? XRP Bags, of course. Perfect Stable Sharpie Genius, of course. Alex D Vlogs, once again, man, thank you for that donation, dude. Appreciate you. Texas Crypto. Guys, we had an awesome crew in here today, that's for sure. Brady Meckel, thank you, man. All the lurkers out there. Random X as well, thank you. XRP for me, thank you, man. Guys, you're all awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Crawfish XRP as well. CKJ Cellmate. Guys, thank you guys so much. Thank you. BTC community, XRP community, Ethereum community, TRX community, VeChain community, ADA community, all the communities out there. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. The future is bright, and remember, I'll never tell you guys what to do. I'll just tell you guys what's up. And what is up, at least in the past hour, you got DAG making a run, Smartlands making a run, TRX, Zilliqa, Space Chain, BZNT. BZNT getting closer to the penny, guys. Let's see what happens. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. Much love. Adios.